We're here at OSHEAGA 2024, and it's a pleasure to be joined by Myst Milano. What's going on?
Hey, what's up?
Hey, not too much. Now, I had to bring this up right off the bat because we do have a common connection here coming out of Edmonton.
Okay.
Edmonton, Canada. Now, I'm a
Okay,
West
let's
End
go.
boy myself. What part of the
nice.
city are you repping?
I'm also from the West.
There we go.
Yeah,
there we
from
go.
Collingwood.
Okay.
Yeah.
Collingwood. We're damn near neighbors at one point there.
Okay, let's go.
So, I mean, talk to me about sort of being an Edmonton artist, because obviously, you know, you're one of the bigger people from the scene, breaking out, Toronto. You know, what does that identity mean to you?
It's like everything. Like, I wouldn't be who I am without growing up in Edmonton. Like, it just has, like, there's something about it. I don't know what it is, and I don't think anybody really can, like, tell you
Nobody
what
can
it
define
is.
it.
But there's, like, something, you know? Like, I'm not the only artist to, like, come out of Edmonton. There's, like, there's Purity Ring, there's Home Shake, there's Mac DeMarco, there's Cadence Weapon, who's here also. So it's like there's something there, you know? There's something there. And, yeah, I guess it's, like, our generation's turn to, like, put a face to it and, like, a name to it, you know? That's what it feels like. It's like there is something here, and I want people to know that there's something going on there, you know? There's something special going on there. Yeah.
How does that impact your artistry, sort of? Because I feel like Canada in general sort of has an element of that. I mean, is that something that you really think about a lot, or do you just sort of do the art and it's not necessarily at the forefront of your mind?
Yeah, I mean, like, I think I'm mostly just, like, doing the art.
Right.
Like, I think I'm just, like, mostly, like, just making what I want, what I've always wanted to make, you know?
Yeah.
Or trying to, at least, you know? But yeah, like, I think it comes with it, you know? And it, like, that kind of stuff evolves naturally, and it, like, remains to be seen, you know? But yeah.
So what exactly brought you out to Toronto? Were you chasing a bigger scene, or was it just a circumstantial move?
Well, it's like, I was just saying to the last interviewer, like, I could, like, the task in Edmonton is, like, growing the scene. Like, you're not growing as an artist, you are growing the scene.
100%.
And, like, when you move to Toronto, it's like you are growing yourself as an artist. So I wanted to focus on cultivating what I got going on. And, like, the growing the scene thing is, like, noble and it's important, but it's not what I wanted to spend 10 years doing, you know?
And that's really important to know, like, about yourself, right?
Yeah, and it's like I can help the scene through getting big outside of the scene, you know? I can come back and, like, do stuff, and I am coming back to do stuff, you know? I'm, like, coming back to play shows and shit, and throw parties and stuff, but it's like, yeah, I gotta, like, do my own thing first. You gotta put your mask on before you put the kid's mask on.
Exactly.
You know?
You gotta help yourself first. I like that approach.
Yeah.
What's the most challenging thing about being in a hub like Toronto when obviously it's incredibly saturated and everybody's fighting for similar goals? I mean, what does that sort of switch in mindset do to you as an artist?
Well, it's like, the thing about, like, being a big fish in a little pond and then moving to a big pond with bigger fish is, like, you just got to become a bigger fish.
There you go.
That's
that
it.
growth.
Like, you just got to get bigger. Like, you just got to get bigger and get better at what you do. Because it's like, there is someone who's better than you. There's someone who's been doing it longer. There's someone who has, like, an idea that you didn't have before. You know, like, it's competitive. So you have to, like, you have to just rise to the occasion and do it. That's it.
You got to just do it. Now, talk to me about this motto: no genre, no gender, no rules. What does this sort of saying mean to you?
It's me.
There you go. Self-explanatory.
It's me. Like, I don't know. It's like, it's just like, I just don't believe that as someone who likes everything and someone who listens to everything, I don't believe that I should have to make one thing.
Right.
Just because, like, it's more marketable or whatever. Like, I want to do exactly what I feel like doing. And I know there's other people out there that also like everything, you know? I'm not the only person that, like, listens to a little bit of this and a little bit of that. And so I'm like, I want to do a little bit of everything, just, like, in general. Not even just with music, but, like, in general. I don't look like this all the time.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I named my first album Shapeshifter because people who I've known for, like, a decade will see me at a party and be like, oh, hey, like, what's your name? Like, I'm so-and-so. And I'm like, bro, like.
Don't even recognize
it's
you.
It's Myst. Like, it's me. Like, what? So it's like, I know that, like, as a person, I don't just have one thing. And, like, I want to, embody that as much as I can. Like, that's my goal, is to just embody this like chaos that exists within me as a human being. Yeah.
See, that's really cool. So it must be pretty liberating then when you don't have to worry about categories, I mean, in many different ways, right? I mean, do you feel like categorizing things can sort of stifle creativity in a sense?
No, the thing is that, like, I love genre. Like, I love genre because I love music history, and like when you put like a marker on something with genre, you're like giving it like a time and a place and like a scene and a city and like whatever, and a clothing. Like you can just kind of picture something when someone says like neo soul. You know what I mean?
You give it
like,
a story.
Exactly. It's a story in a word, which I really like that part of categorization. So it's like when genres come about, I think that's cool. But as a person, you only get to creating a new genre by doing whatever. Like people are just throwing shit at the wall and seeing what sticks. Like that's it. And so by doing something that has no rules, you're creating something new. Maybe in 10 years, someone will be like, oh, this genre of rap that I'm doing right now is like this subgenre because it doesn't have a name yet. You know what I'm saying?
It could evolve into something.
Exactly. It could be something like completely different from anything. You know, I'm sure that in the early days, like they didn't know what to call certain things. Right. You know, like what did they call like jazz or like funk when it when it was first getting made, you know? Right. And so everything evolves, and I'm happy to like just be part of that evolution, you know?
Yeah. I mean, so in terms of your musical evolution, which part came in first? Was it sort of the DJ element? Was it hip hop? I mean, what really grabbed you in the beginning?
I mean, like, I've always been a musician, like, since I was very small, like, just obsessed with music, loved dancing, loved putting on parties. Like, I tried to throw parties in my neighborhood, like.
As a kid?
Yeah, as a little child, like, pass out flyers. Like, I love doing that.
Oh, there you go.
It is, like, who I am as a person. This music shit is who I am, like, for real. But it's like I started wanting to play like guitar or something. My mom was like, you pick voice or drums, and I picked the drums. Okay. So I played the drums for like, I don't know, how long was it? Like 5 years?
Nice.
From like 11 to 16. And then I started playing guitar when I was like 15, 16, because there was a class at my school. And then what else did I? And then I guess I started I would have started rapping at like 17. Okay. Yeah, but not making beats yet. And then making beats would have started at like 20.
Okay. And I mean, is there a specific part of this whole journey that you really identify with the most? Like, do you see yourself as more of a rapper, more of a DJ, or is it a situation where, again, you just embody everything that you love all at once?
I think it's like, it gets kind of like unpredictable, like chaotic and unpredictable, because like, even today, I was telling Izzy, I was like, sorry, Izzy's off to the side. Izzy's my publicist.
Shout out Izzy.
Shout out to Izzy. I was telling Izzy, I was like, I don't know if they want me to DJ or if they want me to do live. Like, I didn't, after my set, I was like, wait, did they want me to DJ? Because they like set up DJ shit. So I
guess I'm DJing.
Like, yeah, I mean, like, I got there and they were like, oh, like, you don't want the DJ stuff? I was like, no, like, why would I want the DJ stuff? And then I was like, oh.
You're like, they probably saw me DJing.
I'm a DJ. But yeah, so it's like, wait, what was the question again? Can you say that again?
Well, the question is in terms of which one you identify the most with. But you're saying people don't even know how to categorize you.
Right. And sometimes I don't even know how to categorize me sometimes. So it's like, I guess I like look at what Madlib said about it, because he kind of does all three too. And he's like, put them in like order. I think I'm all of them, but I think I'm a little more than others, you know? So I'd say that I'm like, which one am I first now? Now, see, things have kind of shifted.
Depends on the day.
Exactly. Things have kind of shifted. Like, at one point, it was like, I'm a rapper first, a DJ second, and a producer last. Okay. But now it's kind of like DJ and producer are kind of like fighting it out.
Creeping up there?
Oh, well, like, rapper is kind of like maybe falling back a little bit, and like producer DJ is kind of like getting pushed up a little bit more. So it's like, I don't know. I don't know. Okay.
Hey, we're still finding out. Yeah, that's the fun of it.
Right now, today I'm a rapper.
Today I'm a rapper.
Today
there we go.
I'm a rapper.
All we can know is where we're at today.
Yes, exactly. Each day is a lifetime.
Facts. I mean, now you mentioned Madlib. I've read that you're a big fan of MF Doom as well.
Love Doom.
Talk to me about sort of his style and maybe how that's influenced you, because I feel like Doom fans, like that's how I know you have elite taste. I knew it already, but it takes it up another level.
Thank you. Doom is like, I just never heard anything like it before when I listened to him. I was like, just the way that he was rhyming, how he would rhyme each line with each word in each line, like
Insane.
each line rhymes the whole time. It's like so technical in a way that it pays off so well.
Yeah.
And I just never heard another rapper do it like that, where I was like listening,
Seriously.
like the whole song, I'm like thinking about it after. I'm like, wait, what did you mean by that? I have
Mental
to look it
gymnastics,
up.
you know?
Yeah, exactly. So it's like, yeah, Doom, like really, like I was like probably 15 when I first started listening to Doom, and it just like blew me away. I was just like, you know, I grew up listening to rap music, so like, but my mom's taste, my mom's young, so like she was listening to like G Unit and like 3 6 Mafia and like stuff like that.
Stuff of that kind of time.
Yeah,
right,
stuff like that time. So like
big difference there.
Yeah. So I was like, wait, I like Doom, you know, like that was my thing.
Right.
Yeah.
That's really cool. Now, I mean, in terms of like obviously mentioning producers and DJing as well, you know, talk to me about digital crate searching, going through digital crates, because I know that you were deep in, you know, the BandLab world, SoundCloud. You really know your stuff. Yeah.
I mean, what part of it? Like, you know.
How about this? Like, how do you really narrow things down in terms of what you want to see? Because, like, for example, a record store, you know, you got the selection in front of you. The internet, it's infinite. So, like, maybe, and also, what was like the OG platform to do that?
I mean, I guess it's like maybe like Last FM was like the first place
Last
that
FM.
you could like
going deep.
Yeah, I mean, like that was probably like the first place where it was like, okay, you can look at an artist and look at the recommended artist next to it. It was kind of like the precursor to streaming, right?
Yeah.
So now with streaming, it's like, oh, you like this artist, you might like this, and this artist. But but like back then, it was like the internet wasn't connected to like what you were listening to in any way other than Last FM scrolls.
There was barely any algorithm to put it together.
Exactly. But Last FM kind of like had that first and was like, oh, you like this artist? Well, you might like Chance the Rapper. You might like, who else was big? Odd Future. Like, you know, you might like Joey Purp. Like, so that was like kind of the vibe. It was like Last FM at first.
Last FM.
Yeah.
And then you really found that as time goes on, it's easier to curate sort of what you're looking for.
Yeah, and it's like you get deeper and deeper, and you listen to artists that are more and more like niche. Then you get suggested artists that are more and more niche. So you just kind of like build your library that way. Or you could like, if you like a song a lot, you could just get really, really into the artist, and then like, I don't know. It's a rabbit hole. It's like a rabbit hole.
That's the way I've seen it described as well.
Yeah, it's a rabbit hole. I mean, yeah, you're just like, what's this? If something catches your eye, you click on it and you like go look this way. It's just
going.
It kind of feels like, instead of being in like a little store with like boxes that you're looking through, it feels more like being in an infinite hallway of just like with pictures just hanging up on the wall. And
forever.
You're like, I kind of like that picture, and then you can go and like turn the picture frame around and be like, I don't know if I like that, and then like that's kind of like more what it feels like than like looking through like actual crates, you know.
It's definitely a difference. Now to wrap up, OSHEAGA, obviously one of the premier festivals in Canada, if not the premier festival. What do you think makes OSHEAGA stand out from other places you've performed?
It's definitely just like serious.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like this feels serious. Like this feels like this is the real
the
deal.
real deal.
Like, damn, like, you know. But other fests are more like they're more DIY. Like it's more like just more DIY, more like, oh, we're doing like 15 different venues across the city, and like you'll have like a volunteer come pick you up, and it's just different, you know. Everything's kind of like more scattered, and like there isn't like a festival grounds to like go do this kind of stuff at. And also the scale's bigger, more like bigger artists, you know. I'm just happy to be here, you know. I'm just
loving
excited.
life.
Yeah.
Well, listen, we appreciate you making the time,
of
and
course.
Keep killing it. Myst Milano, everybody.